Okay, good Friday morning, everyone. Can't believe it's Friday again already. And that means it's Friday morning, model cars and coffee. And this is kind of what showed up first today. I'm sure some of you built this kit. I remember years ago when this first came out, I wanted it. Uh, but if you guys think I built it like that and tried doing all them freaking decals on this thing, no way. But I've always wanted to do this, and it got reissued, and I thought, all right. Then the price was crazy, and I'm like, damn. And then Hobby Lobby carried it with their 40% off, and I happened to have a 50% off special coupon a few years ago. Whenever I bought this, I used to have those once in a while. I think they were just online coupons. I don't know. Anyway, so I got it half off, so I had to buy it because I always wanted to do something like this with it. And this is kind of what I had in my mind years ago. Got the big coffee cup today, so we'll get that out of the way there a little bit. But I wanted to make a race car hauler out of it. I mean, it's the perfect truck for that. I mean, it's got the sloped uh, bed, I guess. I don't know what you call it on a race truck. But I finally got to build it, and this is what I came up with. Obviously, all this is scratch built out of sheet styrene plastic, and I just started doing it. Wasn't sure where I was going, and I got that look in cardboard and paper, and it looked pretty good. So I'm like, yeah, let's go with that. And because I'm lazy, and there's so much mass here with scratch built and all this. If I painted it a color, a dark color especially, that's a lot of opportunity for crap to get in the paint and make for a ton of rubbing and polishing. And I just didn't want to go that route, so I went white because you can cheat a lot with white. So the truck, the tractor, whatever you call it, race truck, it's just built right out of the box. Not a very good fitting kit, but hey, that's how they were back in the day. I did get the wheel wells lined up pretty good. The hood was a different story, so it does not open. I just did paint detailing on the engine, which I'm glad I didn't spend a bunch of time on it because you wouldn't be able to see it, because it was really hard getting that hood to fit on there decent. So I just glued it on so it looks good on the shelf. I changed the seat in there. I think that's out of the 40 monogram 40 Ford pickup. This has got that diamond tuck and roll pattern there. I thought would look good in there. Nothing like red and white. And I found some sponsor decals and some pinstriping decals, and it came up pretty good. Nothing to look at underneath. It's just the stock frame paint detail. It's a pain in the ass to tip this thing over. But if all this would have fit good and everything, I was going to build. I was going to enclose all this and maybe, put some fake doors on it or something for hauling stuff. But the front end was just so much of a pain. I just left it like that. So he can haul all his stuff up in here, and then I had to figure out a car for it. And it couldn't be a very large car, like a 64 Galaxy or something like that. It would just be just too big. And a little 32 hot rod was too small. So this Revell Willis, however you say it, kit, I built one before, and it's just a super nice kit to build. It goes together so good. So I thought, well, I'll build another one of those and put on there. So how does it get junk on it when it's in the case? Amazing. Anyway, so I built that. So we'll pop that off, take a look at that, and then we can look back up in there and see what I did. Maybe you can see out the back window. And I'll probably put some more toolboxes or stuff up in there eventually. Put some decals in there. And there's kind of an idea of what I did to the chassis. And these here are just sitting there so I can, if I want to put a different car on there, I can. But, you know, for what I had envisioned years ago, it turned out pretty good. And this little drag car, it turned out pretty good. The sponsor decals, I think that's, I forget what kit that's from. I should remember, but I don't. I think I put bigger slicks on. Does the hood come off on this? Oh, yeah. There we go. Again, no wiring or anything. You've all heard the reason why, so we won't go into that. But just, you know, right out of the box, basically with this kit. Like I say, man, I love this kit. It's just so nice. The white on the red looks pretty good in there. And let's see, I did, you know, paint detailing and stuff. Got the aluminum floor pan look there. And I just dumped out exhaust. And you know, like I said, I think I changed the rear slicks. I'm not sure. I did on the other one. The other one was more of a street machine. I think I put treaded tires on it, and it's a pearl white. I'll show you that sometime. I should have had it down here for this for a comparison. But this thing was, let's see if I can spin it around here. Here, look at that for a minute while I spin this around. I don't know why I'm spinning around. It's the same on this side as is the other side. Rub on Goodyear decals a friend gave me years ago, and I save them for special little builds. But that turned out pretty good. I got them, put some flames under the hood there just to kind of have something to look at. Whoa, something went bang upstairs. Grandkids are here, so who knows? We just won't worry about that right now. So anyway, that's who showed up first, and you know, he did a pretty good job getting this big rig here. Let's see if we can get this back up on there. I have to hold the camera for this because it's easier to move the camera than that big old thing. I got another one that showed up, and it's kind of interesting. So I have to two-hand everything, so I'm going to put you on hold for a second, and we'll be right back with something else kind of interesting, so hang on. Okay, moving that around took actually longer than what you guys saw, but anyway, this thing here is interesting because I put it together with stuff like a model, but it's actually not a model per se. The Chevy is not really a model, it's a die cast. It's that burgundy 39 Chevy coupe that was around for a while. So real quick, I'm going to show you what this started out as. It's a Structo toy. You can see it right there, kind of like a Tonka truck. But let's go for a quick little walk here. This is better than shutting it off, because a lot of times when I shut it off to pause, I hit the wrong button and then I gotta start all over again. So we'll go around here. Yeah, still farting around with the furnace. That's why the rag's there. Anyway, this is kind of what that cab was like when I started. That's a car hauler there. Okay, so the cab in here was a green military Structo toy. It hauled either a gun or a big spotlight or something on the bed. It wasn't on there when I got it, and it just sat on my floor. Kids played with it, and I got to thinking, man, that would make a cool little race car hauler. And so I got a die-cast car to go with the metal kind of die-cast truck. So I made little ramps here to go with it, and I made the tool boxes on the side. I didn't make them open. Made a little holder back there for my slicks. Put the toolbox up there, doesn't open. I got matching saddle bag toolbox things on this side. And then, I made a little step there. Got a fuel tank. I found door handles for it and mirrors. And marker lights up on top. The stacks. They're side pipes from something. Headlights are decals. Marker lights down here are decals. The grill's a decal. And, and the regular decals there. I was going to put a window in it, but it was just such a pain to try and get it in there and look good that I didn't go that route. But I put seats, I think from a Chevelle or something in there. And I found a dash. Let's see, get on this side maybe. We can see it better. Found a dash out of something and put it in there. And that's like a little, I don't know what that's, radio speaker or something I made. Got the shifter in there. See if I can get this to focus a little bit. I did kind of a pattern on the door panels. Everything. You can see a console in there. I'll spin it around here. Look down in there maybe. Yeah, but I put the window in and I put the dash in, and it just wasn't smooth because you had to use the plastic, and too thick of plastic didn't work. So anyway, but this don't have an interior tub. It's just all hollow underneath. So I'm gonna very carefully here tip it up, and hopefully nothing falls off. That's heavy. See, there's nothing underneath there, so hopefully that stays there. So I just got a big chunk of plastic or whatever that is there, and put the seats on it, the console and everything after I did the steering wheel and the dash, and then just slid that up in there. Got it the right height with the seats and everything, so it looked pretty good. Oh yeah, I put a little headliner in it. So this was fun. It just kept snowballing into more and more and more. Whoop. And it was a lot of fun. There's a CB radio there, or a phone or something. There's a better shot of the console in there. And there's pedals down in there somewhere. And I got the step on this side. It's got the dual tanks for fuel. You can't drive this thing anywhere nowadays though. Holy crap, gas is expensive. There we go, focusing a little bit. And then we'll spin it around here. And this die-cast Chevy, I just scuffed it up, semi-gloss blacked it to match the truck. Kind of has some of the same decals on it there and there to kind of tie in with the race team. While it's here, the trunk on this opens. So I just put a tank in there and a battery, and a little wood looking floor thing there, side panels and stuff. Whoops. It was a lot of fun. I just hey, it stays open, cool. I just messing around, and well, then that shut on its own, cool. And I did And I took this all apart, did a little two-tone paint on the interior, put some gauges in. I think I changed the steering wheel out, just painted the pedals. This is pretty much like the Monogram kit, you know, except it's metal, obviously. But the Monogram kit I built one years ago and opened the doors and everything. I'll show you sometime. That was these doors were real easy to open on the Monogram kit because the door jambs are small, you know, there and in here, so it makes it easier to do it. And I two-toned the panels there, and I put the AMT parts pack slicks on there, parts box wheels, tires in the front, red grill to kind of bring in the black and red. Oh wait, that don't flip off, that opens up because it's a die cast. Yeah, it's so slick I can't grab it. There we go. And I just did a little paint detail on the engine there. I think I put some different carbs. No, I think it was the same carbs. It turned out all right. It was like I said, a lot of fun. Let's see what we got underneath here. I just detail painted the molded in engine, bottom of the engine and the exhaust and the rear end, and I put some brass square tubing in there for traction bars. And this here is tape, as you can see. It don't stick no more, but that's supposed to look like brackets. Because again, I was just going, you know, quick, cheap, easy, get the right look. And I put a different front end on it, front axle, out of the parts box. And it was kind of a fun build, something different. You don't see many Structo toys turned into a race car hauler. And then, you know, you got I made the little ramps here. Obviously, you know, sitting on the ground, they're not that steep, but it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad these guys showed up today. On their way to the races somewhere, probably. Anyway, I think I explained everything pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did put a little emblem on the side there saying what truck it is. Well, I don't know what's going on with this phone. Focuses, then unfocuses. Whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it this Friday. Something a little different. Fun builds. They're all fun builds, though. Like I say, that's what this hobby's all about. It's having fun, doing what you want to do, making things look how you want to make them look. Sometimes you get realistic with them, and sometimes you're just having fun and making them look cool, whether it functions in real life or not. They're models, so we kind of do whatever we want. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for subscribing to my channel, everybody. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't, please do. If you're just checking into stuff on YouTube for the first time and you're a model builder, go check out all the other guys on here that build models. Some are just amazing builders, painters, detailers. The way they detail their engines and their chassis and their body work, just a lot of fun. You learn a lot, and you can just, you know, take it as far as you want. You can try new stuff and learn, or you can just have fun and build quick, easy builds. Whatever you want to do, it's fun. So thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks again, everybody, for getting back to me on sending me some shop cards. You'll be getting a shout out when they get them, like I did yesterday with Frizzo's model cars. I'm still excited about that. My first one, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They're right in front of my bench right there. So see, I'll show you. Hang on. See right there? See right there? I got them right there, so I can stare at them. Yeah, I'm giving him another plug, but hey, you know, that's the way it goes. My favorite one, if I can get it showing here. Yes. There we go. I really like that one with the little hot rod on it. Anyway, go check that guy out. He's got some cool stuff. Alrighty, that's enough of this. Thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks everybody for subscribing. And with that, we'll see you next week with another Friday morning model cars and coffee. And we'll see what shows up then. Until then, take care. Bye.